Well, we are loaded up, headed to a good old Clutch Kickers fun day. These are my favorite events lately because with hot lapping, you get a ton of seat time. The track's really fun. It's just a ton of driving, and the track's really good for tandem. I really enjoy them. They're, like I said, my favorite fun events. And we are loaded down, dude. We've got the car, obviously, bunch of tires. We got the one wheel. We got the Zoomers. Got these recently from the company Zoomers. They were nice enough to send a couple over to use as pit vehicles. We are stacked up. We got all the toys. We got the car. Car's still dirty. I never cleaned it. Truck's still dirty. I never cleaned it because it's supposed to rain all weekend. I'm really hoping that it doesn't, but not gonna get my hopes up. So I'm gonna hope for the best. Hit the road. Cold start though. It's a little cold. We're up here at Clutch Kickers. It rained all night. It's hopefully not supposed to rain again today. I don't know how much faith I have in that, but we'll see. Old Vinny Boy is here. He's got some new tail lights. And he got a new vented hood, which is exciting. I need to get one for my car. Look at that. Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully it dries up, or at least is like just damp. That would be A1. It's gonna be a bit of a slip and slide out there. That car looks like Bowman's, but he's at a NASCAR race. We're gonna take it easy. That's what we follow first. Ben does not know how to take it easy first run out. It is not in his DNA to take it easy first run out. ice. My car is at full up, you're floating, there's nothing you can do. And then as soon as you hit the curve, you have grip again, so you can dial angle out. So it feels so fun. I'll come in behind Ben, and I'll be about to hit him, and we're both just floating. And then we both catch grip, and then my car wants to understeer and dive into him, and I'm able to, like, yeah, it's fun. Nothing through here. Ice skate. Not much through this turn either. It's still there. I don't know why he's right there, but it makes me feel. Alright, ready? Ice skate. Nothing. But it's also fun because it's like its own unique challenge, trying to just dance around, dance with the grip level, where the grip is on the track. It's fun. This thing's running mint, boys. Couldn't be happier. All right, well, after one session, the cars are absolutely filthy. I don't know if you, yeah, you can see how dirty that is. Filthy. It looks like we went mud bogging, which is kind of what we did. Oh man, definitely a lot of fun. It's just tough with all the different surfaces. It's patchy, and it's, you know, you'll have decent grip one spot, none in the other. And as you can see, as I was trying to explain, it's, if I put the car to angle on the transition, I can't play catch up. When it's dry, you can use the grip to bring the car back out of angle and shallow up a little bit to speed up. Whereas in the wet, once you're at angle, it's really hard to get the car to come back from angle. You can, but it's just harder and takes more time. So anyway, super fun though. Definitely jamming. Hopefully the track looks like it's drying up a little bit. Hopefully by the next session it's dry and I can run my new wheels at the Valinos. I'm real anxious to try those and see what they're like. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna go back out here in a few minutes and get some tandems in. All right, boys, time for session numero dos. It's a little freaking nibbly. Woo! It's cold. I know I'll get warm. You can see my breath. The manual steering warms you up. It's a workout, especially if you're not being smooth. First few laps always, when we're here with the manual steering, I am like beat after the first few because I'm not as smooth as I should be, and I'm like really working it. Once I get in the groove, it's a little easier. We got the foot pedal cam. What a difference, man. What a difference the drive is. I don't know if it's just because it's such a stark contrast to the wet. Cars feel hooked up on these tires, and we're running 20 PSI. Normally we run 10 in these, 10 to 12. Car feels freaking fast. Like I said, it's probably just because I spent so much time in the rain where we were ice skating, but man, you don't notice how fast a drift car is in drift, like a car like this, until you drive it in the rain and then drive it in the dry. Steering ain't no joke, and a lot of people ask me why I still run it and why I don't do power steering. I tried every type of power steering. Tried typical pump on the engine. I tried electric hydraulic pump. Didn't work well for this car because I couldn't mount it close enough. I tried an electric column. Horrible. Manual steering's reliable. That's the key. It's simple. It's one less system to fail. Drift cars always have issues with power steering. You see so many people swapping out pumps, having weird issues, weird feel, and it's binding, and it's working sometimes and not. And manual steering, you don't have any of those issues. Yeah, it's a little harder to drive, but as long as you're being smooth, it's really not that bad. It's when you're making mistakes and doing a lot of corrections that it's a workout. All right, so we're going over for a little driver's meeting. They're basically going to be testing out the start line for comp. So this is just a fun day. Comp season starts in exactly a month. And before they had like an arm drop, and now they're going to have a light. So we're going over there for a little meeting, taking the Zoomers. Dude, these things are freaking rippers, man. I like these things a lot more than I even thought I would. They're super handy for stuff like this. The keys crack me up. Keys, the alarm, the headlight, the horn. If you're looking for a get-around scooter, these Zoomers are definitely the move. You know, I still love my one wheel, but this thing's a unit. Astute gang. Oh yeah, turn the ignition off. It's important. Let's try it again. Aggressive transition.
Alright, tires are about done. I'm gonna go do 2 laps and just bake them off. Try to. getting ready to go out for a night session. We're not going to do too many laps just because Ben's going to run out of tires, and even with my extra tires given to him, it'll still be tight tomorrow, and we'd rather just have more fun in the day. But I want to make sure my coolant thing's fine. I was low on coolant, so I think it was reading steam. I topped it off, but I also have a spare sensor in case that's what's wrong. But the oil temp was 170 when it was saying 230, so, and it didn't feel hot. So I don't think it was actually that hot. I just think it's either the sensor or reading steam most likely. So I want to at least figure that out now, because if I need to swap the sensor, I got to let the car cool down completely. So I don't want to get stuck ruining a session tomorrow.
To go out for the first Atrocious. Oh, Ben's still getting ready. Still chilly. Still freaking chilly, boys. But good drift weather, that's for dang sure. Car temp's good now that I actually filled it with coolant. There's some wet spots. The first lap was atrocious. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but you can see wet spots. Just like a stream from the dew. And it's like, it's so random. It's like dry wide, and then like 8-foot wet patch. Then it's like ice, dry, and then the front will hit something wet, and then you're like, I can't steer. Like coming through here, I was like pedaling it because I was just trying to cruise out of it, and then I just started understeering. Make it a little easier this time. Like breaking up real bad. All right, I've got my laptop in here. I need to put a fuel pressure sensor in this thing. I have a gauge, like a mechanical fuel pressure gauge. I need to put a sensor in so I can log that with the Terminator. I just haven't yet, so I don't have that. So I put my camera in the engine bay, facing the sensor, or the gauge. And yeah, we got the laptop data logging. So at least we'll have some information as to what might be going on this time. This is bad. It's just mud and water. You like ice skate through it, it shoots you wide. like stopped data logging as soon as I initiated. Barely. I caught like mud or something. I think I stayed in it a little too long and transitioned too late.
We both did the same shit.
Yeah.
We both like, I was on you and then it was just like.
Yeah, we both just washed. There must be mud like wide at the beginning of that corner or something.
Oh well.
Whatever. I thought he was gonna spin. All right, we've got another session. We might call it after that. We might drive more. We're pretty much gonna be out of tires, and then it's open drift anyway. And we've got plenty of driving in. Ben's car is taking some abuse. It got beat up at that comp. The other doors caved in. And then he popped his tire, blew off his over. Half of it was still here, or like a quarter of it. That went off, and he took out his mirror when it blew up. You can see a caved-in door over here. It's funny because it lasted so long being clean. It was clean for like up until the last two events, besides door marks. Like we both had door marks on our cars. But door caved in both sides, over blown off, like taking some abuse. So anyway, he's gonna repaint his car. He got the vented hood. I need to get one for my car. Makes it look more aggressive. My car is still doing all right. Luckily, the Bolinos seem to be good. They last about as long as the Neogens. It seemed to have a little more grip, so I'm definitely going to keep running them for this stuff. They seem real solid. I'll be curious to try them at OSW or something. We're kind of like ideal track temps where the track's got a lot of grip right now. So it's hard to see just how much grip they have compared to like the Hancocks or something, but they feel good. I'm happy. Yeah, other than that, temps, I need to check my water. Not sure what the fuel issue is. Oh, we're good, still full. Oh, nope, it's low. I gotta figure out why I'm losing water. That's a thing. I don't know what the deal is there. Gotta check my overflow. I need to rebuild that. Fuel thing's weird. Like I said, I switched the two pump wires. Maybe it was basically, the pumps have a little check valve in them. So if you only have one pump running, it doesn't back feed through the old pump and not pump where it needs to go. And I broke that when I was like getting the little nipple off the pump, the little cover. And I'm pretty sure I had the right one set as my main, but I don't know. Anyway, switch them, we'll see what happens. I mean, it seemed fine now. It's just an intermittent issue with the fuel, so I really don't know what the deal is. It's really hard to diagnose because it's so random. We had a little boop, but nothing seems bad. You can see some blue on my wheel, but that might be from door tapping. Maybe this like rub mark. Overall, car's solid. Just got to figure out coolant and fuel. But otherwise, she's still ripping, so we're gonna keep ripping.
NASCAR pit stop tire change because we wanted to get a little more life out of those tires. They weren't quite dead, but we don't want to miss too much more of the session. Since it's the last one, tires changed. Ready to rip again. That's a workout. Drive, tight, change tires. Did you lead west or did I? You did. I lead. Yeah. The grip for that. Woo-wee! That was a workout. That was fun. All right, had to take my sweater off. It's getting a little toasty in here. What? They're chunking like mine. Mine are chunked. It's like shaking real bad. Yeah, like 5 times in the last turn. I was just like touch, 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 touch.
Yeah.
It was sick.
I didn't feel it.
Because I like touched you the first time and then I was like, oh, okay, touched you again, and then just like sat it there.
That's sick, dude. It feels so cool. Like both just fucking mad.
Yeah.
Because it was like you're flying and you can't close it or anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, there's times where I'm like, come in and I'm like almost at more angle than you as you get the angle, and my door is like touching your rear quarter. Yeah, I'll do a lead and then we could probably call it if you want to.
this ender to end it off. Got a little muddy. Oh no, don't get stuck. Oh no. I didn't film it, but we had to get a four-wheel drive truck. Nick's truck was four-wheel drive, but he couldn't lock the hubs for whatever reason. Four-wheel drive truck yanked it right out. RV is officially unstuck from the mud. Look at those ruts, dude. Look at those ruts. I'm gonna get closer to him. You can't see the severity of the ruts. That's where he was stuck, I think, right there. Anyway, my truck's four-wheel drive, but I just finished hooking to the trailer. And my little vacuum, when I built the truck, I've never got the vacuum actuated hubs working, so I have to manually lock the hubs, but they're hidden behind these elaborate center caps, so I have to take all the center caps off anyway. I mean, if it came to that, we would have done that, but they have four-wheel drive trucks here, so we were good. My car's loaded up. I'm gonna finish strapping down and help Ben load up, and then we will be hitting the road home separately now, since we're not roommates anymore. Overall, super fun, super freaking fun weekend. Lots of good driving. Got to figure out why my car's losing coolant. Didn't seem to do the fuel thing again. Maybe I just had the pump switched up. I don't know. Who knows? I really don't know. But otherwise, I mean, we had some great runs in. Car's still in one piece. I'm stoked. Just needs a very good bath, which it needed before, but that is why I didn't clean it before, because I knew this was going to happen. So anyway, long-winded outro. Longer way of saying that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.